I chose to write about just my experience being a woman of color in higher arts academia, or just academia in general, because it is such a privilege getting to go to school in general, and it's such a financial burden for so many that it is a huge barrier for a lot of people. And so my getting into, all these amazing schools, I'm so grateful for that. But I found that at every school I've ever attended, like kindergarten through high school, through my undergraduate degree, my first master's degree, my second master's degree, and also at Princeton, I am one of the only Black, like African American women in my department. For me personally, it's very isolating, and there's actually a lot of research about higher academia and the lack of diversity in it, but then not just the lack of diversity, but how people of color in higher academia feel a great sense of isolation because they are oftentimes alone in their entire program. Towers is about that isolation, and it's also about my inward hope for the future that people won't experience this kind of like hopelessness for themselves. My hope for the future is that musicians in the field and in academia continue to work towards equality and equity in the field, and boosting up people of colors and other marginalized people who have in the past historically just been silenced or pushed to the back, and not tokenized people. Being a person of color and having to constantly advocate for yourself, like the victims shouldn't also be the ones who have to fix all of the problems all the time, because it's exhausting. It's really, really tiring. So standing up for people when you see it happening, immediately when you see it happening, and not just like taking them aside after the fact, and like, I hope your feelings weren't hurt. Like when you see something happening, you stand up for them, because that's the right thing to do. I just want people to understand that it's okay to feel how you feel about certain things, and that you aren't alone in it. You're never totally alone in anything.